I didn't have the benefit of having a writing instruction. I mean, I had, of course, a college introduction to, writing courses, et cetera, in college, but I don't, if there was a writing center at my university, I don't remember it. I think I just became, I'm a good writer, but that takes work. I'm not an excellent writer, because that takes a lot more work, and I don't do that. But I just don't have the time. But the writing that I do is always made easier because I read so much. So I think that reading is undervalued and underestimated in terms of what it can do for writing. And when I'm not writing, I'm thinking a lot about my writing. And so, in many cases. So I don't encounter writer's block, or maybe it's a self-imposed writer's block that I put the writing away and go, but it doesn't leave me. It comes with me, and I'm walking down the grocery aisles thinking, oh yes, I could, something catches my idea, an idea comes to me, and then I think, oh, I could use that next time I sit down to write or something like that. Or in talking to people about what I'm writing, then that idea will come, and then I'll try to remember it, or try to go home and write it down so it doesn't leave me. So it's that constantly being engaged or living the writing, and thinking about how it would sound. Of course, academics would like to think of ourselves as experts in the field, and that when something happens in our area, that they're going to call us from the media to interview us, right? And so I'm thinking, well, how would that sound on a soundbite? What would that sound like? That's not, of course, that's kind of vain to be thinking that way, but it helps to understand how would I want to say this in such a way that people would make sense of it. So what do students need to know? Well, first of all, that just because they save the document, and sometimes it helps not to think about it. A lot of times it helps to think about something else, sort of like cross-training of the brain, But many times it helps to be thinking about how to make that better, or how good is it to begin with, and to read a lot of different things, because then that's going to, it's the cross-pollination. The cross-pollination, what am I saying? Yeah, cross-fertilization that happens when you're reading something in one area, then you can apply to the area that you're writing about.